Welcome, my dear opportunity seekers, and welcome to a new episode of the Remarkable Opportunities podcast. This year is almost coming to an end, and the next year is almost upon us, bringing in really the usual holiday stress, but also the dreams, the wishes, and our new goals. So this is why I want to ask you, have you ever consciously taken the time to think about your Christmas list? And I mean to consciously reflect on what you truly want to experience, achieve, or have in the next year? And have you ever tried to look at these wishes in a playful way instead of, for example, speaking about goals and tasks or perceiving them as obligatory? So think back how Christmas felt for you when you were a child. Didn't the days fly by, and didn't you spend hours, or maybe as I did, days, to really reflect on what you wanted to have from Santa or the Christkind? In our stressful everyday life, and especially at this time of the year, it's so easy to forget to dream. At least that's how I felt, but I think it's also the perfect time to really dream big, just like it was in our childhood. So take some time to really reflect on what your heart truly desires. And here's an anecdote for you. A great reminder for me came when a former colleague shared that his 2-year-old son really needed days to reflect on what his wishes were for the Christkind, and this moment really reminded me that I should also reflect on my wishes and dreams, because we should allow ourselves to really think what we want to have in the future, what we want to create, or what we want to achieve in the near and also in the distant future. Because in my opinion, it's super essential to formulate these wishes, not just with your mind, but also with your heart. And that's why I suggest to not call them goals or strategies. Why not call them instead the Christmas list? And perhaps you feel the same as I do, because these terms don't seem so daunting or intimidating as goals and strategies for me. And remember that this list should really reflect your desires, your deepest desires, the ones that come from your heart. And it's really about tapping into your inner child to approach these big topics like future, goals, plans in a playful way. And this shift in perspective will bring you more fun and more lightness to create your dreams. And also one important tip from me is to create your list under the assumption that every dream will come true. So I hope this slightly different approach has given you a new perspective on the topics and made terms like future and goals a bit less overwhelming. Because in the end, it doesn't matter if you call it Christmas list or future plans. What matters is that these are your heartfelt desires, and these are the ones you want to fulfill yourself. And I hope this alternative perspective helps you to move closer toward your dreams and that you can fulfill your dreams as soon as possible. So has your perspective shifted now as well? And can't you also wait any longer to write down your list for Santa or the Christkind? With this in mind, I wish you a wonderful and also reflective pre-Christmas season, and of course lots of fun and joy while you're creating your Christmas list. So if you found this episode meaningful, then make sure to subscribe to never miss another episode on personal development and the possibilities your life can hold, and share this episode with a friend who may also be inspired to write his Christmas list. So thank you for tuning in to the Remarkable Opportunities podcast. I hope today's episode gave you an inspiration to make progress in your life, and let's explore ourselves and the opportunities of our lives together. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm really glad to get to know you. All the best, your Alex.